Hey guys, HDvee here and welcome to a brand new video. Today we have a ton of new leaks to go over for Pokemon Scarlet and Pokemon Violet, new Pokemon typings, updates on Paradox forms, loads of things to break down today. So if you're excited for the video, make sure to drop a like down below. Let's try and hit 500 likes. Leave a comment with your thoughts on all of the latest leaks. Which one are you most excited for? Subscribe if you're brand new, ring the notification bell. With all of that out of the way though, let's get into the video and I really hope that you enjoy. So, starting things off, once again, we're going to be going over another thread by Centro Leaks, an account that compiles all of the leaks from Kaka and Riddler Coup, and they're starting things off by saying that the new Ostrich Pokemon is pure Psychic type. So this Ostrich Pokemon is that Pokemon that kind of resembles Cleopatra, or kind of reminds one of the leakers of Cleopatra. It does evolve once, and yeah, it's just a pure Psychic type. I'm not sure if the evolution stays as a pure Psychic type. It looks like that is the situation going on. But either way, it is another Psychic type Pokemon for Scarlet and Violet. Really excited to see what this looks like as well. I'm not talking about the Flamingo, by the way. We have a fighting flying Flamingo as well, but we also have a Psychic Ostrich. So maybe they are like counterparts or something, because obviously like the Ostrich is going to be good against the Flamingo. We'll have to wait and see. But yeah, they are two separate Pokemon. They are not the same Pokemon. Next up, we have the Crab Boss Pokemon now being called a Rock type. So obviously there's multiple boss Pokemon in Scarlet and Violet. We have the Worm, obviously we have the Crab, we have the Big Bird, and then we also have the Sushi Dragon. These boss Pokemon, I'm guessing, are part of one of the storylines. Maybe something to do with the towers, because we know the tower is something to do with the storyline. So maybe there's a boss defending each tower. But yeah, either way, the Crab Pokemon is a Rock type. These boss Pokemon don't evolve either. They're just all single stage Pokemon. It could be a dual type as well, but either way, one of the typings of the Crab is at least going to be a Rock type. Next up, we're talking about the Coin Pokemon. Difficult to get. Obviously has a relationship similar to Spiritomb, where obviously we have to go and collect loads of things, just like we had to do with the Wisps in Pokemon Legends Arceus. But yeah, the Coin Pokemon can have different colors. So I don't think it's going to be the situation where it's like Oricorio with like different types and stuff. I think it's going to be more of a Meteor situation where, you know, there's just a coin and it can just be red, blue, green, yellow, pink, black, brown, white, whatever. There's just going to be a bunch of different colors of the coin. I don't think they're going to be like rarer or anything like that. It's going to be like a Vivian thing as well, where you just collect all the coins. I'm not sure if the evolution is also going to like represent the same color when it evolves and stuff. But either way, it's just, I think, going to be more of a collectible thing. But I'm really excited to see this Coin Pokemon, because a lot has been said about it. It is a Ghost type. But yeah, now the fact that it has a bunch of different colors as well. Also, I don't know what that means for the shiny. Like, I don't know if it's just going to be one shiny for the coin, or if like each color of the coin is also going to have a different shiny. Highly unlikely. But either way, going to be really cool to see what that's going to look like. And then also, the rodent Pokemon with parental bond starts as a couple and evolves into a family. So that's the mouse Pokemon that's kind of just been... In fact, it's not really been spoken about, to be fair. We just knew that we were going to get some sort of mouse Pokemon. But yeah, that mouse Pokemon has parental bond, and it starts as a couple of mice and then evolves into a family of mice. So yeah, I don't know. I think that's a really, really cool idea. I think that sounds really cute. That's going to be really wholesome, and I'm excited to use this Pokemon. So yeah, understandable that it gets parental bond. I'm not sure if it's going to be like a mother and like a child, just like it is with Kangaskhan, because obviously that would make more sense with parental bond, or if it's just literally going to be a couple of mice that are like, I don't know, just a male and a female, and then they have parental bond, and then they evolve into a family. I feel like that's going to be a weird evolution, but at the same time it's not, though, because if it does start off as a couple and then it evolves into the evolution, it's just like a family having like kids and stuff. So it's just going to be a really wholesome evolution. Really excited to see what it looks like. I'm hoping it keeps parental bond. But either way, a cool Pokemon line to look forward to. Next up, we've got a ton of new leaks as well. So Grasshopper, Carmen Rider Pokemon might be a bug dragon type. It is 2-stage. So Dragon Bug is something obviously we've not had before. So I really, really hope that is the situation. Of course, should have had Bug Dragon with Yanmega, Flygon, stuff like that. But it looks like we could actually finally be getting a Carmen Rider Bug Dragon type Pokemon. It's also a 2-stage evolution line as well. And as well as that, Diglett's convergent species is pure water type. So yeah, we weren't sure if the convergence species of Diglett's typing was going to be dual typing or whatever. We knew it was at least going to be a water type because it's like a water eel. But now it's been confirmed by one of the leakers that it is a pure water type Pokemon. And yeah, really excited to see that Pokemon. I think it's going to look really cool, to be fair. I'm quite excited to see what it looks like. And then next up, to be clear, it's either going to be Bug Dragon or Bug Dark. Okay, so Central Pokemon made a mistake. I think what one of the leakers said was that the Common Rider is going to be a Bug type, and it's also going to have like a dual type that we've not seen before. And the only two dual types that we've not seen for Bug is Bug Dark and Bug Dragon. So we're definitely getting a new dual type of Bug, and it's either going to be Bug Dragon or Bug Dark. So it's just kind of a process of elimination, because like I said, he said it's definitely at least a Bug type, and then he also said that, you know, it's a typing that we've not seen before. So has to be either Bug Dragon or Bug Dark. I'm hoping for Bug Dragon, but Bug Dark would still be cool as well. It also, like, I guess it wouldn't be weak to fighting if it was Bug Dark as well, because obviously the Bug resists it. So either way, both cool typings, but I would really like to see a Bug Dragon. Next up, we have the Tauros forms. So we have, obviously, the normal Tauros. We knew that we were going to get an Paldean Tauros that was fighting, and now apparently the other two have been confirmed to be fighting fire, which, I mean, again, makes sense because they said that one of the Tauros was red, so we kind of just made the assumption that it was going to be a fighting fire type. And then the blue one is going to be fighting and then water or ice. I personally think it's just going to be fighting water, especially because one of them is fighting fire. But either way, it could be ice as well. But yeah, one of the Tauros is blue, one of the Tauros is red, and then I guess one of the other Tauros is like brown and it's like fighting or something. And then we of course have the normal Tauros. So yeah, that's all the Tauros stuff. A lot of people are really kind of excited to see these Tauros Pokemon. I want to know the backstory of why there's so many new forms of Tauros. Like, I don't understand why. Maybe it's like something to do with the evil team. Maybe they all have like different Tauros or something at different parts of the island. I'm struggling to find out why Tauros is the Pokemon that's been given all these different forms. I think it's something to do with the evil team. Or maybe there's a different Tauros for a different part of the island or something like that. But either way, there are new Tauros forms, and they are the typings of them. Next up, the Pepper Pokemon is a two-headed Kappa. So the Pepper Pokemon is the new Fire Grass type Pokemon. And yeah, the evolution is going to have two heads. So I'm thinking of like Cerberus, stuff like that. Really, really excited to see that. Again, I've been wanting a Grass Fire Pokemon for ages. And it sounds like it's going to be a really cool Pokemon. I feel like the Pepper stage isn't going to look that great, but then when it evolves into a two-headed Kappa, I think that could potentially look really, really good, and could be one of my favorite Pokemon of Generation 9. Again, we're just kind of going off like what the leakers have said. We're getting like an explanation of the designs and stuff for so many of these Pokemon, but we just don't know what they look like. So you can get all of the explanation of what it looks like in the world, but until you see the design, you're not really going to know if you like it or not. And that's the situation. Like, I'm okay with these kind of leaks because I just don't know what the Pokemon look like. And again, we'll obviously find out and stuff when the games get data mined, but as of right now, you know, we can still kind of imagine what they're going to look like and stuff. But either way, yeah, the new Pepper Pokemon that's Fire Grass is going to be a two-headed Kappa. Next up, the Hakefish is a dual type. So yeah, the Hakefish is another fish that's going to be in Pokemon Scarlet and Violet. And yeah, it's going to be a dual type. We're not sure on the typing yet. I'm guessing one of the typings is water. But either way, yeah, it's going to be a dual type. Next up, the II Pokemon has a pre-evolution that looks like a mouse. So multiple mice in this game. I mean, I'm pretty sure the rodent Pokemon is going to be a mouse. I think one of the leakers said that with the parental bond ability. But now we're getting another mouse that's a pre-evolution of the II Pokemon. So yeah, don't know why we're getting so many mice. Maybe the rodent isn't a mouse. We'll have to wait and see. But yeah, either way, more information about another Pokemon evolution line there. And then the Steel Worm is 2.5 meters long. And again, we saw the Steel Worm as well burrowing underground in, I think it was the second trailer when they revealed Nemona and stuff. And they had like a split screen of like the 3 different stories. But yeah, the Steel Worm is 2.5 meters long. Which is obviously quite long for a worm, and yeah, it's going to be interesting seeing that as a boss, because I'm guessing these boss Pokemon are even bigger, not necessarily like Dynamaxing, but just in the sense that, you know, they're a boss, so they're going to have to be like a lot bigger, a lot stronger and stuff like that. So that's the information about the worm, and then finishing things off, we have a lot of information about the Paradox Pokemon. So we have Central Leak saying there are certain details about Paradox Pokemon that are leaking. But it looks like Paradox Pokemon and their relationship with the legendary Pokemon and the region is a very big spoiler, as they have a role in the story. And then here are the 4 hints about that though. So obviously the 4 hints are referring to like these 4 things on the side. And I think like, I don't know, my kind of idea about this is the fact that obviously Koraidon and Miraidon are paradox forms, and they've somehow made their way into present day, because they are clearly from different timelines. Like, it's not like Koraidon and Miraidon are from the past in our timeline or the future, because Cyclizar is the Pokemon that is from the past and the future in our timeline. Koraidon and Miraidon come from a completely different timeline. And so what I'm expecting is that, like, Paradox Jigglypuff, for example, which is obviously going to be in Scarlet, is going to be probably in the same timeline as Koraidon. And obviously we've got our normal, regular, everyday Jigglypuff. You know, he's just chilling in our timeline. But in the timeline that Koraidon's from is where we're going to get, like, the Paradox Jigglypuff, Paradox Amoonguss. And then I'm guessing, like, the legendaries create some sort of, like, time, like, warp or something. And then I guess it's, like, in the center of the map. That's what I'm guessing, because that just looks, you know, like something's going on in the center of the map where it's all, like, bzz and all that. I'm guessing that is something that the legendaries potentially have created. And the legendaries got through into our present day, and then some of the Pokemon from their timeline also got through as well, and so that's why we have Paradox Pokemon. So let's just take Pokemon Scarlet, for example. Koraidon created this kind of time warp from their timeline to our timeline. Koraidon got through, and then a couple of Pokemon from his timeline also got through, like the Paradox Jigglypuff, Paradox Amoonguss, Paradox Volcarona, Donphan, etc. And then maybe the time warp closed, so only a certain amount of Pokemon got through. And then the same for Miraidon as well. So from Miraidon's timeline, which is obviously really futuristic, he created a wormhole from his timeline, and then that's why all the futuristic Pokemon got through as well, like Donphan, Volcarona, Gallade, Tyranitar, stuff like that. They all got through from their timeline. And maybe there's a reason they can't evolve, because they can't evolve in, like, our timeline. Maybe there's something to do with, I don't know, like some of the science or stuff, like forces or whatever. Maybe that's why they can't evolve. But that's what I'm thinking happens, especially because we now know that the Paradox Pokemon have a relationship with the story. I'm guessing one of the storylines is trying to find out about this time warp and, like, this timeline and stuff like that, and how to get the legendaries back, maybe, or something like that. But either way, really excited to see it. I think the story is going to be really cool. And yeah, I'm really excited about seeing the Paradox forms. But anyway, that's going to be everything for today's video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you did, please do consider hitting that like button down below. Let's try and hit 500 likes. It really helps out. Leave a comment with your thoughts on any of the leaks we covered in today's video. Subscribe if you're brand new for daily Pokemon content. Ring the notification bell. It's everything from me, though. Have a fantastic rest of your day. And until next time, peace.